Good morning. Good morning. Had to get a little bit of work done, but I got it. And we're back. All right. Good morning, Ben. Adam is over 11. Oh, man, don't worry. We're getting that $5. Don't worry. Don't fret. I knew you were going to be up waiting for me to hit that go live button to say that. I knew it. Good morning. Where's my cheese? Getting everything set up over here, man. Everybody be pulling me all kinds of ways, but I make time for this. All right. Make sure good to go there. Can you guys hear me pretty good on the mic? Yesterday I turned it down. Somebody was telling me it was pretty loud, so hopefully it's a little bit more bearable. Cool, cool. Wow, that means I've been blasting y'all's eardrums off for the past couple of weeks because I have my mic all the way up. It's not even up 15% right now. It's almost off, and it's this loud. That's crazy. Well, sorry for your eardrums. But we are back in this thing. I saw a couple of things moving. ADXN is up 70%. Make sure I'm on the right one. TBLT is also up 17%. And then we have SIDU. Yeah, Ben, I got volume buttons too, but the actual mic was like all the way 100. All right, so let's go ahead and look over some of this stuff before we have open here. We have a minute left, so we're gonna do a speed look, I guess. TBLT. And SIDU. SIDU's gonna have to get on up. I'm not really interested in that. DTTS though. Data C reports positive test results for disinfection device. Data C's ultrasonic sound sterilization and antivirus equipment confirmed by leading lab achieved something. Let me see what they achieved. Achieved 99.83 efficacy in 9 seconds against COVID-19. Okay, so killed it in 9 seconds. Okay, that's almost a 100-meter dash. A little bit faster. We'll watch it just to see it die, possibly. But then again, that volume though, that volume over here is only 4 million. So it's gonna have to get that volume up. Into the high floats though, we see Carnival is down 12%. What's up, Lori? What's up, Donnell? Where's my cheese says Onim purchased Amazon this morning. Purchased by Amazon. Okay. I was like, purchased Amazon. What? Okay, so Onim purchased by Amazon. Let me look at ONEM. Okay, up 66%. I see that right there on my scans right there, 66%. And so yeah, in the high floats, that's gonna be the standout one right there. And nothing in the mid floats to speak of yet. DTSS, and then these three I'm watching. So let's jump over here to Street Smart Edge. Market has opened. Let's look at what the SPY is doing out of the open. SPY is doing this little thing. Let's check out ADXN. $1.70, up 6% since the open. TBLT up 2% since the open. Coming up here to what looks like a little bit of a flat top across here. $5 seems to be that point, and it's coming up here to the 525s, blasting through the 525s there, staying green. So these are our top two green movers right now. Did I not put DTTS or DTSS up here? DTSS. What's up, Daniel B? Right. TBLT getting a nice little rip through there. ADXN slowing down right under the 175s. Man, yesterday I did take one trade. It was a stupid trade, but I took a trade on a pattern that I've been trading anyway, which was a double bottom, but I just didn't I wasn't able to watch the trade. And yeah, I got stopped out. Not for red. Of course I was green, but I wish I would have been able to watch that trade, man. I was like, "Oh well. There'll be more opportunities." But I did get stopped out green, so it was still a profitable trade. And that was on DRCT. This one right here, we can look at it while these figure out what they want to do. So yesterday I bought DRCT right down here at 250, right down here on these bottoms. And it got up there. I was looking for it to just break on out, just break on out, and I would take my profit. But it got up here and just got stumped at the 283s. Now I didn't see any of this. I just saw when I got stopped out. I think I moved it up to about the 260 where I got stopped out. So it was whatever. I was like, whatever, man, whatever. But that was the trade for yesterday. I just couldn't manage it. Okay, ADXN pulling on back. TBLT still going up, blasted through the 525s, blasted up to the 550s. Let me look back on the charts. We have a little bit of a high here, 634. That's got a while to go to get up there. But let's see what holds green on the day, man. What? Ben, Ben, you what? You have a picture of yourself. What? Are you doing the Daniel B? Are you using multiple accounts? That's crazy. Let's see. Daniel B said yesterday I lost 3K. You lost 3K? What? Everything was going up, or were you shorting? That's probably what it was. You got caught shorting, and everything was pretty much ripping. Daniel B said he looks good. And, oh, also the last day that I streamed, I couldn't see you guys' chats. So if you guys were like I saw your chats after I got off, and I was like, what in the world, they were talking the whole time, but now I can see your chats coming through. So beautiful, beautiful. Let me see what that news is on ADXN. ADX provides corporate update and financial guidance. Completes a reduction in nominal value of shares. Okay. TBLT was moving up on, I believe it was moving with the cryptos. Sidu, that's the space exploration. We already looked at DTSS. OLMA hasn't started to open up yet. Going red on the day there. And in the high floats, we're seeing a lot of red over here as well. A lot of red with a lot of volume. So not looking the greatest. Let's look at the overall market watch. Kind of 50-50 here on the overall market watch. Seeing a little bit of green. Well, we're seeing bigger green than red. So I would say 60-40 rather. Yeah, dang, I kind of figured you were shorting, man. That's one thing about trading, man. You can win for so much, and then all of a sudden that turnaround, boy. But at least you manage your risk. You know, Daniel B losing 3,000 is like a little child getting a splinter. You know, don't hurt you that much, but it's still something about taking a loss. Onim, looking at the chart, it does not look good for trades. It's just flat. Like you can't really do anything with Onim. I didn't even look over here on the lower time frames. That don't look too good there. So yeah, take Onim off, and we'll be watching these little ones. DTSS going red on the day. TBLT got up there to the 550s, found a little bit of resistance. It did have this previous resistance back here on the hour chart of the basically the $5, so 50 cents above the 5, and it's coming on back down. ADXN slipping back up there to the top as well, doing what looks like a little bit of a double top on the 5-minute, but we need confirmation on the higher time frames that double top wants to hold. There at the 173, right under the 175. All right, Spy, what are you doing out here? Let me look at some of the news on the Spy as well, see if it's any kind of news that will be interesting. Over here on the Spy, so this was the inverse head and shoulders that I saw on the Spy. Like I pointed out, like every morning, we saw the shoulder, the head, the shoulder, and it started to break out of this range of the 391. Of course, it's still in a downtrend, so I don't know where the wall will be up here, but I kind of figured it was going to get a little reversal off of this inverse head and shoulders. Let's look at the NQ as well. Same deal, same little head and shoulders pattern with the break, or I say head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, that is. Oil coming on down back to the $96. Came into this previous range that it traded within. Got down to 90 bucks. Want to see it continue to fall. Continue to fall. Just hanging out in this area. Let's look at these daily charts so far. TBLT got a nice little push from that 275 up here to the 538s. Had a couple of days of running with the cryptos. What is VDO? VDO Visionary Education Technology Holdings to acquire 100% equity interest in Griggs International Academy, China. Okay. Just not competing in that volume level. Only 1 million shares traded. Yeah, Odom not even moving up there. It's just a green speck out there in no man's land. It can go either way. No kind of bottoms or tops or anything. So I'll be very careful with Odom today. Let's look at Amazon, what it's doing. Amazon had a nice little head and shoulders pattern, which got its neck snapped here. So if we look at the head and shoulders, where's my drawings? Where's my drawing? So it had this head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, and it snapped the neck right there. Snapped through that up here to the 123s. Beautiful failed head and shoulders. Example. AMC, Tesla, PLTR, Ford. But the top volume is in red stocks. So we know this is a short day. Okay. All right. Looks like TBLT pushing back up there to those 550s. Can we find an intraday range? Came down here to the 520s. Bounce back up. I didn't even see. Donnell's already jumped into TBLT 527, exit 538. Nice. Getting those 10-cent rips. That's all you need with the right share size. All right, ADXN. Looking like it's making a decision to come down and kind of show us where the range is on it. TBLT continues to hold these levels right under the 550s. And we're seeing that these longer wicks become shorter. So we'll see if the wicks get taken out or if it continues to make these lower highs. Yeah, One Life, you don't want to be early to the short party. DTSS slipping on down. Going red on the day. All right. Sea is another one that is getting a little bit of action. It's a little bit higher float, less volume as well, but definitely getting a little bit of action as well. So we got on the 15-minute, we got a right under the 550 as resistance on TBLT. Only up 6% since the open. TBLT is the biggest mover upwards so far. With Vedu, I don't know what it wants to do, but it's not in competition with it volume wise, so I would not touch Vedu. I would stick with TBLT. Plus, Vedu's daily chart is kind of nasty over here. Look at this fall from $28 all the way down here to $1.50. Big fall down, but it's up 21%. So I don't think it's worth it. I know this is Chinese education, but that's looking like a trap on Vedu. So taking that off there and keeping these ones on watch. ADXN, come on down, buddy. Where were you last time? Came down to the 130s. And TBLT coming back into that 550 level. Will it continue with the lower highs or will it start to break this 550 is the question. Let's check out the volume. First candle was 5 million shares and has had a little bit of decreasing volume. Let's see if the buying ramp can build back up here. There's the 550s up to the 560s. Very quick little pop out there on the 15-minute. Let's see how far this thing went from 54 up to the 60. So that's 6 cents. Continuing to push on TBLT with the cryptos. And getting pushed down there. So false breakout. Of course, we know breakouts usually fail. That's no surprise there. That's why you got to take, this is why you have to scalp. That was only a couple of seconds. That break of the 550 got those hopeful buyers in there for FOMO, and then boom, the hammer drops. All right, let's look at the Sidu. ADXN just grinding around. And this is why we want to see where this range is so we can just play within the range. TBL comes down, forms a nice little bottom. You get in, get you a nice little 10, 20 cents. You're good to go. You're good to go. SPY getting a nice little bounce. Got a little bit of consolidation down here around that 393 level. Getting a little bit of a bounce. So let's see if this will become a range for it. So we'll put the support down here. And we'll see where that top is on it. DTSS. Still going kind of sideways, but it is green on a day. Has a level of resistance right there at the 219, looks like. Let's see if we can start lifting off of that previous hour candle. Getting some pushes up on DTSS. A little bit lower volume, but with TBLT coming down right now, longs will be looking for something else to trade. Sidu also pushing up a little bit. These breakouts have been 485 up to the 495s. That's 10 cents. And then 495, let's see if this one can go 10 cent. Will it create a pattern of 10 cent rips? This one went from 495 up here to $5. That's only 5 cents. Okay. Okay. All right. TBLT is going to have some work to do to try to retest any type of highs. If it flips the 494, I believe that will be going red on the day. Let's look at what red on the day will be for it. 490. 490 on TBLT. So we'll definitely keep that on watch. 490s is our red spot. All right, let's look at the other ones. Sidu becoming a bigger mover than TBLT. And then ADX, whatever, is also moving a little bit bigger out of the open than TBLT. We'll see how that volume does. Opening volume was 5 million shares and has decreased 3 million, 2 million, all the way down here, but it's still holding quite a bit of volume, but it is a cheaper stock. So, you know, holding volume isn't too hard for it. But got a little bit of a flat top through here at the 169s. Probably looking at the 175 as some major resistance, as a $0.25 resistance. And TBLT giving up the ghost here, deciding that it wants to revisit the $5 back into this range. Sidu with another little small pop. 499 up to the 505s. Let's see if it can continue to push. It is the biggest mover now on the day out of the open. Ooh, getting some slams there off the top. All right, SB. Yeah, man. Yesterday was my meeting day. I had too many meetings. Gee whiz, but we got everything solved. I love when things work out, man. Somebody said SPY's gonna retest pre-market highs, getting a nice strong bounce off of these levels here at the 393s. The looks like the high of yesterday was the 396 here. A little bit of resistance. Man, I bet I got so many lines on this chart everywhere on the SPY that I never erase. 395s and just pushing its way up there. So we'll see about that pre-market high test right at that 396 level. Sidu still struggling right under the $5. Not a good sign there. ADXN getting a little push out here. $1.69 came down here to this bottom of the $1.62. Got a little bit of range, but if we look at this thing, the shorts still are yet to win. So where will the shorts win on this one? This thing's just been going up on the hour chart, up, 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 up. Where are the shorts going to end up collapsing it? Sidu opening with a little bit of a weird candle, dropping down here to the 482s and then trying to bounce back up. ADXN now getting on up here. So getting through, going back up to that 175 area. Holding right under the 170s. With about 400,000 shares traded here. 3 million, well, on this 5-minute candle, 3 million shares traded overall. That 175 is becoming a problem for it though. Okay, so will the short start to win here off the 170s? Not looking like it. Continues to jump back over that 170. 171s, 172s. All right, there's a lot of red right there. Someone's getting scared and selling up here. Or this is a actual short entering. Let's see. Okay. Where will the real short start to enter? We're seeing some green 171s. All right. So there's a larger short in there around that 170 level. Okay. They keep on taking shares at that 170, whoever this short is. I wonder will they get their back blown out though. It's holding here quite a bit. People could hold it up and get a quick little pop out for a drop, but that quick pop could make somebody some money. So we'll see. 170s, 172, 3, 5, 8. There's the quick pop. And there's the what looks like a drop. We'll see if this is an actual drop. Nope. Let's see. This may turn into a little bit of a short squeeze, but this is a cheaper stock, so the range will be smaller. Could possibly squeeze up to, let's see, 170, 180. I don't know if we'll see it get to 190. We'll see. 32 million shares traded on it. Will this short get very aggressive up here as this thing gets extended? 185s, 183s, 65,000 shares up there at the 82s. Don't know if that's a short or a buyer. Let's see if it continues to push. Share size getting smaller and smaller up here towards the top. Up 16%. It is the largest mover now on the day. All right. So we may see a 90 touch. With this much buying pressure, you're gonna have those FOMO buyers come in here and at least tap 190 before it gets that good rejection. Let's get that 190 break. Looks like a double top on the 5-minute, but the 15-minute and the hour chart still are very bullish. So we'll see if the shorts will get aggressive under this double top. That last 5-minute candle was 3 million shares traded. There's some red selling going on here, so that's probably buyers that became sellers up here. But I don't think the big shorts are in just yet. It's going to get another little pop to the 90s and then get that big rejection, because I don't see any large green above the ask yet. TBLT came on down, continues down to those bottom levels. Sidu came down into this range of the 475, popping off the 475 for Sidu. That's a $0.25 resistance, and that's also pre-market high that it's coming down and sitting on. Well, this would be support right across here. 475. So we'll see what that wants to do, but right now all eyes are on ADXN. Still don't think it's done because I didn't see any of those large short orders over the top. Okay. One Life. How many times do I tell you when I say a price, I'm talking about a area. I'm not talking about a single point. Everything in the market is areas. Now, for anybody that's watching, I guess, yeah, I should explain that. When I say a price, I'm talking about a area. I'm looking for a range or a point that is has previously been tested and has shown either a sign of resistance or support. So thank you, One Life, for reminding me to remind people that. Thank you. You're appreciated, One Life. All right, let's look back out here at the SPY. Came all the way back down to this bottom again, holding the 393s once again, but looking quite bearish on the hour and the 15. So we'll see if it can go ahead and break down that 319 real nice. All right, let's see if we can get those 190s. Quick pop. I'm looking for where the shorts are entering. Looks like the shorts are entering. Let me see what that price was. Where that price range was. More red. Where's those big greens? 186. Somebody bought 11,000 shares at 185. Interesting. 190s. Gotta get that touch. Let's go. Because we know the average movement of these at first was what, 57 up to 73, 60 up to 75, so about 15 cents, 10 to 15 cents. Then it had this explosion, and now what, 80, 79 up to 87. So 10 to 15 cents was the average movement before this explosion. Almost got that 190. You can do it. 190 and then big short. Let's go. Push. All right, so now that we got the tap of the 90, we're probably going to see some heavy pressure here. Let's see. $92s and This was another 84 up to the 93. So nice 10-cent rip right there. 84 up to 93. That's the average. Will it still be beyond average or above average? 93s. So has not got that 15 cents. There's a lot of green coming through. Let's see. Volume popping up here as well. We see a ramp down in the buying volume. 10,000 shares out here on the bid. We got 25,000, a couple of thousands down there. But I'm thinking it's about to face the wall. Up 111%, almost to $2. And not pushing away from that 90 aggressively. Taking a lot of time up here. Only 3 cents off that 90. So if I was a short, I'd be like, there's another one popping up. I don't know about this one. TRHC. It's only 2 million shares traded, but it's up 35%. Let me see the news. Tabula Rasa sees better than expected Q2 sales. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Nobody. It's up 18% since the open, but nobody's trading it. '96s. Watching the tape for those big orders. Not seeing any of those 10, 11,000 shares up here yet. Okay, I saw 8,000, but nothing above the ask. A little fear up here by buyers. They're selling, trying to get out even below the bid. Yeah, this is looking like this isn't looking too good for the longs. Might get tapped out here soon. That was another little breakout from the 196 up to the not even a cent. Okay. I think the party's over. Okay. Back over here to TBLT. Came down here to the pre-market high. Support. Sat on this level for a little bit. Has this top level of resistance up here at the 560-ish area. So we'll see if it wants to break down or not. Only up 6% since the open. Donnell said bad execution. 187 exit 192, had $2 stop target. Yeah, this thing just will not push over that 95 strong. Closing, those candles are getting a little bit too skinny. I think fear is about to set in here back under the 90s. All right, back under the 90s. So the average movement up was 10 to 15 cents. Let's see what the average move down is. 197 down here to the 187. So that's 10 cents right there. And what will an explosive candle like this look like to the downside? Will it get bought back up or what? This is a 20-cent candle right here. TBLT all the way back down to the 510s, diving under the range here. Back into, on the hour chart, the range of the 509s-ish level. About to go red on the day. Okay. 198 down to the 179s. Plenty of volume on this one though. If we look over here on the daily chart, we can see where it came up. It had a little bit of a gap down in the past. The 190s was the spot that we were watching, and that's why I kept saying 190 area or whatever. It's like 190 is looking tough for it, you know? And you can kind of see where it hit there on the daily chart. Red on the day though will be back under the 157, so we'll see if it can stay green and then retest the highs, but that may not be possible. We'll see though. Sidhu going on red. Okay, everything else is red now. And the market has become more red as well. Seeing less of that green that was out here, and now we're seeing an overall red evaluation. Let's look at the SPY and NQ. NQ pulling down a little bit. SPY just kind of sitting there. Crude oil. Okay. Yeah, Ben, that's what I had called out when I saw that the Ben McNutt. I was like, are you using two accounts? I saw that earlier. I was like, that doesn't seem like Ben. So yeah, I definitely keep ADXN on watch. If it doesn't want to play ball, then I'm probably not going to do anything with these today. The range is 10 to 15 cents, so that's pretty much what I would be looking for. Is like 10 cents on it, nothing more. We know the average range. We know it struggled at 190. Now we want to see it come down and show us where the bottom of the range is going to be, and will it stay green on the day? And we know the bottom of the range is down here at 157. 157 would be back red on the day. We don't want to really see that crossover. Support. All right. Well, you know what I'm gonna be watching the rest of the day, at least. Well, not really the rest of the day. I'm gonna be working a little bit, but ADXN definitely up there. These other stocks have gone red, so you know my rules. I don't mess with those red stocks, man. Especially with the shorts want seeking revenge from these green days. I would not want to play with those. Yeah, Ben, are you streaming today? Lori asked, are you streaming today? I don't know who did that, man. Somebody, you got another troll, man. This troll might be better than Daniel B, man. This troll is we don't even know who it is. Like at least with Daniel B, it's like okay, we know, you know, kind of what he talks about and everything. But this person came out of the blue. This is gonna be fun. ADXN. $98 to $78. That's 10 cents right there. It's gonna be fun for your lawyers. Yeah, man. All it takes is that digital forensics, and they'll have them. See where those IPs are leading to. Easy find. Well, everything in the high floats is pretty red today. We only got two, and this one is only green because it's not moving. ONEM, and then NIO was the electric vehicle, but everything else is just giving up the ghost. Another one that I'll put on watch is this TRCH. I'm gonna go ahead and look at that what that's doing. It's got 5 million shares traded. It is up 48%, 28% on the day. I see what that. Let me look at the news. The news just wasn't that good. That's the only thing on this one. Tabula Rasa sees better than expected Q2 sales just as investor calls for removal of top executives. Okay, so that is really bad news. They're trying to remove executives, but then they have okay Q2 sales. It's like, who do we believe? No one. Let's see. Specs Q2 sales of 72 to 73 million, exceeding the prior guidance range of 66 to 67. I don't know about that one. Moved from $3 up to 376. It is green on the day, but do you want to risk the biscuit for something that's not in the competition? I wouldn't. Got to get that volume up. And then TBLT, I think that one's done as well. That's a big double top. Tried to break this range of the $5 and absolutely got destroyed. So done with that one as well. And I'll keep these two on watch. Well, not this one. I don't want that one. Just ADXN will be the one that I kind of glimpse over at throughout the day. But yeah, as for everything else, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Another great analysis day. I don't know if Ben's gonna be streaming, but well, I don't think he's gonna be streaming because he has a project that he's on right now. But yeah, we have a Discord that you can join. We can drop that Discord link in the chat. We also are constantly working on building websites, building everything out. We talk about everything investing in entrepreneurship. If you're into other types of markets like Forex or futures or anything like that, we do have those traders in our chats as well. Also, we talk about crypto, NFTs, crypto gaming. All of that kind of stuff is in the chats, and you can find a group that's for you. I believe we have, I know we have at least 12 groups in that Discord that you can be a part of, but yeah, I have to go back and count. But yeah, that is it for me today. We kind of saw the beginning of the market. I'm going to let the market show me what it wants to do throughout the day. I will be continuing to watch ADXN to see where it wants to fall to and if it wants to create a nice little support level to give me 10 cents. That's all I want. 10 cents today. That's it. You know, not really expecting a huge rip of, 30 cents because we see the average range out of the open when the majority of the volume is in there. So, I'm not looking for much. But anyway, that is it for me today. Appreciate all you guys for joining in. Appreciate we're getting to see the new trolls coming into the chats. Someone is false Ben with Ben's facial image. So that is definitely not Ben. But yeah, we're getting to know new people entering the network. So if you're going to continue trading, be careful and yeah, Be mindful that there's some revenge trading going on from the past days of these markets moving up, and shorts are jumping back down the throats of the longs. So be careful. And that is it for me today. And as always, appreciate Lori Lee for joining in. It's one of my favorites. Salute Queen Lori, uh, and everyone else. Appreciate the people tuning in on Twitch. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace. Come on, baby. This thing is the greatest. Wait, they can still hear me. Y'all can still hear me. My bad. Man. Oh, you going over to Trading Monkey? Cool. Hey, man, go see him, man. He's a great, I don't know. I can't say he's great. I don't know much about him. I've seen his streams, but, you know, he does things. But anyway, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.